Good morning. It's March 11th, 2022. I'm Mary Anna Mancuso. This is Mornings with Mancuso. At a meeting last night, President Biden spoke to Democrats, reassuring them that, quote, "We have a record to be proud of." While his approval rating has enjoyed a nice little bump since the State of the Union, many Democrats are facing uphill battles when it comes to their midterm elections. Now, historically speaking, we've seen the president in power when it comes to the midterms. They lose control of the House and the Senate. And it doesn't look like it could be much different, which is why Biden is headed to Philadelphia today and is expected to continue to double down that he's a unifying candidate, a unifying president, and he can bring the country together. He's also working to push inflation off on Putin and Russian aggression. He's saying that the price of the gas pump that you're currently seeing is Putin's fault. But many people are pushing back, saying, well, actually, the prices have been rising before this even happened. So it'll be interesting to see how this all pans out. It's still too early to tell, which is why I'm not a fan of the polls that are coming out saying that there's a slight lead for Republicans, but we'll see what happens as we head into November. Lord knows it's coming fast enough. Speaking of President Biden, when he came into office, I was very excited for his climate pledge. I thought we could finally get to work as a country and solve climate crisis. However, it doesn't look like that. Biden has failed to deliver on his lofty climate pledge. And to make it even worse, the Secretary of Energy is telling the fossil fuel industry that America needs to increase its oil and gas production. Holy mixed signals, Batman. Are we going to solve the climate crisis or are we going to make it worse? Really, the choice is yours, but Democrats, I thought you had a Green New Deal for this. What's going on? We've all heard of Air Force One, but what about Trump Force One? A few days ago, former President Trump's plane had to make an emergency landing when there was an engine problem. And now he's sending email appeals asking for supporters to help fundraise him a new plane, and he's going to name it Trump Force One. Guys, I can't make this up. So look out, Trump's coming for your wallets, your bank accounts, your purses, and anything else he can get his hands on in order to fund Trump Force One. Yesterday, I had the distinct pleasure of sitting down with Josh Gillespie for his Political Nomad podcast. It was a fantastic conversation. We talked about elections, voting rights, and all of the things that we're seeing in the upcoming midterms. I hope you'll tune in. It'll be next week. I'll share more information as it gets closer. It looks like it'll be launching on Wednesday. In the meantime, join me tonight, Friday night, Fridays with Mancuso at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I hope to see you there. As always, be great. Nothing else pays. I'm Mary Anna Mancuso. This is Mornings with Mancuso.